You say you'll be down in 5. Smell of your perfume is floating down the stairs. You're fixing up your hair like you do. I know that I'll be a mess second that I see you, but you won't be surprised. It happens every time. It's nothing new. It's always on a night like tonight. I thank God you can read my mind. 'Cause when you look at me with those eyes, I'm speechless. Staring at you standing there in that dress. What it's doing to me ain't a secret. 'Cause watching you is all that I can do. And I'm speechless. You already know that you're my weakness. After all this time I'm just as nervous. Every time you walk into the room, I'm speechless. It started when you said hello. It just did something to me. And I've been in a daze ever since the day that we met. You took the breath out of my lungs, can't even fight it. And all of the words out of my mouth without even trying. And I'm speechless. Staring at you standing there in that dress. What it's doing to me ain't a secret. 'Cause watching you is all that I can do. And I'm speechless. You already know that you're my weakness. After all this time I'm just as nervous. Every time you walk into the room, I'm speechless. Yeah. It's always on a night like tonight. I think God you can read my mind. 'Cause when you look at me with those eyes, I'm speechless. Standing there in that chase.
All right, if everybody would like to rise.
You say you'll be down in 5. The smell of your perfume is floating down the stairs. You're fixing up your hair like you do. I know that I'll be a mess the second that I see you, but you won't be surprised. It happens every time. It's nothing new. It's always on a night like tonight. I thank God you can read my mind.
All right, and be seated,
When
please.
you look at me with those eyes.
Who gives this woman to this man? All right, thank you, sir. We are gathered here today to join Jessica McHugh and Joel Weiss in marriage because they deeply and truly love each other. Today we celebrate the separate journeys that brought them together, and we usher them toward the new journey they will embark upon as husband and wife. A true lasting marriage requires effort, commitment, and unending respect. As Jess and Joel declare their love on this day, we reflect on the meaning of partnership and its importance to a successful union. Partners in life think of one another as teammates, as extensions of themselves, equally capable, but each arriving with their own special skills. A marriage thrives when each partner chooses to value the other for everything they are and for everything they are not. There is no limit to what a partnership can accomplish when trust and admiration flow in abundance. Today, Joel and Jess acknowledge this with excitement as they prepare to join hands in marriage. As we take a look around at all the people here to celebrate the happy couple, some of us have known each other for years, some are family, and some of us are new friends. We all have one thing in common. When it came to Jess and Joel determining who they wanted present on their special day, they chose us. This binds us all in a mutual responsibility, a responsibility to support and a responsibility to love. Marriage is not always easy, but it is said that the things that truly matter rarely are. We collectively accept this responsibility. We will do everything we can to encourage and reinforce this remarkable covenant of which you have entered into. The bride and groom have written their own tributes to each other, and Jessica will be starting us off.
I had to go first because he's better at this stuff than I am. Okay. Joel, Joel, to say you came into my life at the worst but best time doesn't even come close to explaining your timing. You were my friend first, my friend who listened to my bad times, laughed at my good times, and we had fun out with our friends together. My biggest regret with us is not saying yes to going out with you sooner, so I could have been able to soak up your love earlier. I didn't know I could love and be loved the way you spoil me. I can be grumpy, mean, whiny, and needy, but you somehow put up with it and love me through all the versions of me. Not only did you take on loving me, but you won over my parents, and most importantly, my daughter. From the moment you two met at the beach and played safari, I knew it was a done deal. You were the only man she was ever going to see me love. I know I can be difficult, I can be moody, opinionated, loud, and goofy, but I love that I can do my goofy voices for our pets and you do nothing but play along. I'm so lucky to have found you, got you, and kept you for as long as I have, and I look forward to whatever our future holds for us. Mackenzie couldn't have scored a better bonus dad. I love you, we love you, and I promise we will forever.
How am I supposed to beat that? Yeah. Mine's like the paragraph.
I told you guys.
Jessica, through all my life, I never would have imagined that I'd ever find love, let alone an amazing woman as you. I have always wondered what my future would hold, never really knowing what I wanted or what my destiny or fate would be to accomplish. Then you and Mackenzie both entered my life. And though we had worked together, we really only spoke in passing. We shared some of the same great friends, also visited the same places. Yet I knew you had a daughter, never really knew how to approach you or if you were actually searching, so I never really pursued. Then came the wedding of our friends Rachel and Brian, where we were formally introduced. Then witnessing you doing the ballet in the middle of the dance floor. Show me a different side of you that I never would have ever seen at work. From that moment, I knew you were someone who would be very special to me and someone I needed to get to know. After gathering my confidence, I finally reached out and tried to start a conversation, break the ice. About 10 tries later, we finally set up a time to get together, to know one another. And from that moment on, I came to realize how devoted and determined a mother and a woman you were. Now I got somebody to see. Not only to each other, but as well to everybody around you, and as well as animals besides just our fur babies. After dating for about 4 months, we made our relationship official, and then another 2 months later, I was introduced to your awe-inspiring Minnie at the beach house, where she proceeded to bring me on a safari over the whole hotel room. I loved it. It's okay. Right then, at that moment, I knew I had two very special women in my life. And I would cherish every moment from there forth. Whether it was helping her learn her ABCs or math, attending the dance and ninja warrior parties in your parents' living room, watching Scooby-Doo together, or when we were sleeping over at your parents' house with Roxy, me, you, Kenzie, all inside of a small little bed with Cooper. Cooper was there too. Besides that, the adventures to SeaWorld, the zoo, or being cooped up in house for 2 weeks with COVID. No matter the occasion, all brought so much joy to my life. Seeing how our family grew together, bringing so much warmth and care into my heart. And then came that big day. I had a grand scheme completely planned out to have Kenzie help me propose to you. I showed Kenzie the ring and was about to ask her to help me out. Instantaneously, she yelled, "Mom, Georgie's got a ring!" And then the echo came from the kitchen with a hint of surprise. "He has what?" My mouth dropped, but yet we still proceeded. And a year and a half later, here we are. Jess, you have helped me grow so much over the last 4 years. Sorry. And inspired me to become a better version of myself. Every moment I share with you and Mackenzie brightens my world tenfold. You give me the confidence to pursue and do better, to become a better role model for both Kens and to be a better partner for you. Every amazing moment we shared as a family solidified our love and devotion to one another, and I thank the Lord every day for blessing me with you and Mackenzie, and as well both of our families. I promise to love you, the both of you, for as long as we live, to love and support and raise Kenzie as if she was my own, to be fair and supportive in decisions that we make in the future, and to be true and respectful to you. I, Joel, take you, Jessica, my beloved wife, to have and to hold from this day forth, for better or for worse, for rich or for poor, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish until we both part at the end of our journey in this world. This is my solemn vow, and I love you. Yes, I did steal that last part.
Sorry, my arm went numb a little bit there. All right, do we have the rings? Right. Jessica, please place the ring on Joel's finger as you answer me. Jessica, do you happily and with a full heart make the decision to join your lives, to fulfill your dreams, to embrace adventures, and create memories together?
Is it the wrong hand? Okay, sorry guys. We're backwards here.
What's the purpose of the ring? Come on.
It's a good point, actually.
Try this again. You've got it.
Okay.
You got it.
You got it.
Okay.
Yes, that's not good.
All right, we're good now.
All right. And do you, Joel, happily and with a full heart, make the decision to join your lives, to fulfill your dreams, to embrace adventures, and create memories together?
I do.
With the power vested in me,
Let me put it
yeah,
up first.
yeah.
I was making sure you got the right
I
hand.
just didn't want to drop it. With the power vested in me by the state of Florida and the World Wide Web, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. If everyone would please stand and welcome for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Joel Wykes.
Tell her
out here for pictures. You gotta stay out
I
here.
count as family.
Yes.
I want a drink.
Oh, Chris and Jen. Stay here for a photo. Yeah, I just told her to stay here for a photo. Want Missy and Mal and well, we'll hug them.